Dictation. Ready for the dictation? Ready. Start. This judgment will dispose of RSA numbers 1493, 1494, and 1495 of 1984 as common questions of law and facts are involved, and these are being disposed of by a single judgment. The unsuccessful plaintiff preemptors have come up in regular second appeal against the judgment of the first appellate court, which negatived their claim for preempting the suit land para. The facts necessary for the decision of these appeals are not in dispute and may be stated thus in RSA 1493 of 1984 arising out of civil suit number 434-1 of 7/9/1981. Sundar Lal, son of Tulsi Ram, landowner, sold 88 canals, 14 marlas of land to Prithvi Singh Ram Kishan Dhupa Om Prakash Prem, son of Sahi Ram, for rupees 66,000 wide sale deed dated June 16, 1981 in RSA 1494 of 1984 arising out of civil suit number 432-1 of 7/9/1981. The same landowner sold 82 canals of land to Mohinder Singh, Sunehra Singh, Prem Singh for rupees 20,500 wide sale deed dated May 14, 1981 in RSA number 1495 of 1984 arising out of civil suit number 433-1 of 7/9/1981. The same landowner sold 16 canals of land to Sahab Singh, Kitab Singh, Satbir Singh and Balbir Singh. In the first suit, Sher Singh and other plaintiffs seek to preempt the land in its entirety, and in the second and third suits, 8 canals out of 16 canals and 39 canals and 19 marlas out of 88 canals and 14 marlas respectively purchased by the defendant Wendy's on the ground that they have got a preferential right of pre-emption as they were in cultivating possession of the land as tenants under the vendor prior to the impugned sales of the suit lands. The defendant Wendy's resisted the suits by denying that the plaintiffs were in occupation of the suit land as tenants under the vendor. They also pleaded that the plaintiffs were stopped from filing the suit by their acts and conduct, that the suits were are bad for partly preemption. On the pleadings of the parties, the following issues were framed in civil suit number 432-1 titled Sher Singh and others versus Mohinder Singh and others, whether the plaintiffs have superior right of preemption. If so, to what effect? Question mark. Whether the defendant Wendy's have incurred the expenses on stamps and registration. If so, to what effect? Question mark. Whether the plaintiffs are stopped to file the present suit by their own act and conduct. If so, to what effect? Question mark. Whether the suit is bad for partly preemption. If so, to what effect? Question mark. Relief. The same issues were framed in the other two suits. Para. The learned trial judge decreed the suits. On appeal, the learned lower appellate court reversed the finding of the trial court under issue number 1 and held that the plaintiff preemptors had failed to prove that they were in cultivating possession as tenants under the owner at the time either prior or subsequent to the impugned sales of the suit lands. Para. The principal question which arises for determination is whether the plaintiff preemptors were in cultivating possession of the suit lands as tenants under the landowner within bracket vendor at the time of impugned sales of the suit lands and thereafter till the passing of decree in the preemption suit by the trial court on December 13, 1983. The relationship of landlord and by the trial court on December 13, 1983. The relationship of landlord and tenant comes into existence as the result of an agreement express or implied. It may be implied from the acts and conduct of the parties which indicate that the landlord intends to divest himself of the possession of the premises and that the tenant intended to assume possession thereof. One of the most important circumstances from which this inference may be drawn is the payment of rent, for although rent is not an essential, it is a normal incident of tenancy, and the fact that a person in possession of the premises paid rent to the owner thereof indicates to an extent at least that the relationship of landlord and tenant exists between the parties. In the present case, there is no evidence that any rent was overpaid to the landlord within bracket vendor. The facts proved on the record do not establish that the preemptors came in possession of the suit lands with the consent of the landlord. In the Jamabandi for the years 1969-70 within bracket Exhibit D2, 1973-74, Exhibit D3, 1978-79, Exhibit D4, the landowner was recorded as in self-cultivating possession of the suit lands. If a thing or state of things is shown to exist, an inference of its continuity can be drawn. The vendor entered into agreement of sale with the vendees on November 6, 1980, and the sale deeds were executed in May 1981 and June 1981. On the date of agreement of sale, the vendor was in possession of the disputed land. Even the Khasra Girdavari entries indicated that the vendor was in possession. An application was moved on November 14, 1980 by the plaintiff preemptors for correction of Khasra Girdavari's entries. The correction was ordered by Assistant Collector Second Grade by order dated July 29, 1981, and the order was affirmed on appeal. However, the Wendy's were not permitted to join the proceedings and their application for becoming party to the application for correction of Khasra Girdavari entries was declined. The preemptors contested the claim of the Wendy's for joining the proceedings. Any order passed in those proceedings will not bind the Wendy's. Assuming that the preemptors were shown in cultivating possession of the suit land after 1980, it will not establish their claim that they entered into possession as tenants. The learned First Appellate Court, after examining the entire evidence, documentary and oral, found that the preemptors had failed to prove that they were in cultivating possession of the suit land as tenants under the landowner before or subsequent to the impugned sales of the suit lands. This is a finding of fact based upon appraisal of evidence and is not open to challenge in second appeal. Even otherwise, the material on record does not establish the claim of the preemptors para. Resultantly, the appeals are dismissed. However, there will be no order as to costs stop overall.